Well, hello everybody. I thought today I'll show you what I'm doing with, I've started using an AI agent. So we've created an agent to be my marketing expert who's going to sit alongside me and work as a marketing guru. And I'm doing this with Grok because I really like Grok, the AI. When I've worked with it, I think it's the best one. It feels like you're working with somebody. So I'll spin around and show you what we have. So the way it works now, we create an agent, and the agent is really simple. I'd like you to be a marketing expert. In previous time, you used to put this in with your prompt, but we have that. And then I've asked it, in the past, my Facebook advertisement was successful in finding people who are blind or visually impaired. Since the switch to Andromeda, the targeting is very poor. Andromeda scans the ads to determine who to show it to, but it doesn't like allowing specific health issues. And Grok came back saying, what did it say? A classic platform algorithm shift colliding with policy sensitivities around health and disability targeting. So what we're going to do is look at how, because Facebook always had this, but I was still finding people. So in the old system, it used to say, find people who like audiobooks. And of those people who like technology. And of those people who like adventure games. And of those people, we kind of funneled people in. So what I'm going to do is go back to that funnel and see if we can say those things without ever saying blind or visually impaired. Because they seem to be trigger words. What Andromeda does is it looks at what you say. If you say, this is great for people who are blind or visually impaired, Andromeda is, so no, let's not show those people. So what it's come up with, Grok's given me a lot of ideas for call outs. So what we've got here, if audiobooks and interactive stories are your escape, do you love games but you can truly master with your ears and hands? Tired of missing out on the fun because everything's so visual? For everyone who thrives on rich soundscapes and clever audio puzzles. You say that and then Andromeda says, oh, we know people who like that. So we're going to try and funnel people using those call outs. So now I just need to go and shoot some videos. Do you love audiobooks and choose your own adventure? There's the screen. Do you love audiobooks and choose your own adventures? Okay, I actually recorded this a few days ago, and when I got to the video editing, it was dreadful because I was so bad I was doing it like an old man. I was like, and now I'm the grandfather. If you love audiobooks. And then I thought, right, I need to do it, but I had a problem with my nose. I had to go back to hospital. So we've had a few days delay. So let's try and put this right. Okay, so it's a few days later. This video is taking a while to make. So I'll just quickly recap. I used Grok. Grok came up with some ideas. Screen-free gaming with all done by sound and touch. And Grok was quite big on that. It said sound and touch, got to emphasize sound and touch. So we made the ad, put it out, and for the first time in months, I got a message from someone who is blind or blind related. I'll show it to you because it's just fantastic that within 3 hours this. Right, so that's Truman. A lady called Tasha, who's been really nice being able to chat with her. Sorry to reach out randomly. I've just stumbled across your ad for audio adventures and wondered if you'd considered how incredible these would be for visually impaired people. My son's 13, he's been blind from birth. He adores games, but they're often inaccessible to him because many don't audio describe in the way yours do. I wondered if you considered reaching out to RNIP to sell these in their online store. So, this is kind of interesting. So what's happened is we've definitely found the right person. We've finally got back to finding people who are blind or related to blind people. We've been months without that. One of the things that used to happen was I used to receive a lot of messages and emails and things saying, oh, I'm blind and I saw this and I thought it was great. I came across your advert. I haven't had that in months. I haven't had that since Andromeda came. So I think it's safe to say that Andromeda is very deliberately avoiding those people if you use trigger words. So I think the trigger words are to say, this is great for people who are blind. Nope, can't have that. You can't promote towards people with a specific health problem. So it's blocking it. So ordinarily in the marketing, you're looking at what words do I say to find the right customer. And it's all about what words do I say. Now I've got to find what words do I avoid. So I realised what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the advert pinned at the top of my Facebook page, and then I'm going to test for engagement, trying different words to see if some are getting the right people. Because I don't put anything into the ad campaign itself, because if I get one trigger word in there, one bad word, it could derail the entire marketing campaign. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to find a way to do this. And during this week, I actually spoke to a marketing company who've been in business for 25 years. They've never seen this. Nobody even realizes this exists. Probably Facebook themselves don't realize it exists. They've said to the AI, don't target for, a health reason. And they're probably now discriminating against people with disabilities, and they don't even know it. But we're going to figure it out because we're smart. Because Truman and I, we're really smart guys, so we're going to figure this out.